Yeah.
It's okay. No, 2 hours and 40 minutes later.
So Hollyhock, huh?
Hollyhock's that bitch. Okay. Hey, baby, you want to get in roll 20?
I'm trying. Everything is
Okay.
taking its sweet time loading,
Okay.
including Discord when I tried to open it. So bear with me.
Yeah, my Discord had updates. What the fuck?
Yeah, that
I
happens
didn't have
from time to
any of
time.
those today.
Yeah.
I didn't either, but I mean, it's definitely happens often.
Well, yeah, I hadn't opened it in a week either, so on my laptop anyway.
Okay, so last time we'll do a quick recap. So you guys jumped back in. The Guard offered a job to Claymore, which is nondescript. Crag and the boys continued to drink merrily. We made some kind of interesting arrangements with the team, with Hollyhock. With Scarlet taking a job with Hollyhock to kind of tide things over and make herself known, and maybe get some goodies, some extra OJ out of the equation. So we Aramis made an apology to Hollyhock, and things are kind of got a little bit better, but we're not 100% sure how things are going there. You guys, Claymore went and talked to Greg and the boys, and he had mentioned an opportunity to go work for Sugak, the leader of the Thieves Guild, as far as you know. Then you guys went to sleep and woke up and had another rousing conversation with Hollyhock about kind of her situation and what job might be offered. And she had mentioned the possibility of getting some materials from the mine and or bringing control of the mine after you guys had discussed a couple opportunities. You then went to talk to Kamek at the Merchants Guild and discussed with him and his guard Kagi about trying to get the mine back in control for him. You guys weren't quite sure how you felt about Kamek in that situation. And then went and talked to Hollyhock again and tried to start bartering a deal and looking at the various angles. And that's where we'll pick up.
And we were talking to Mollymock or Hollyhock, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a fuck up right there.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a fuck up right there.
Got a critical roll timeout real quick, okay?
Yeah, server me.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. You were still talking to Hollyhock and trying to figure out exactly what opportunities you had. Discussion of taking control of the mine and keeping it for yourselves, handing it over to Hollyhock, handing it over to the Thieves Guild, laying it over to Kamek himself. I think that's all of the angles that y'all had talked about. You talked about getting a cart to go and take some of the materials for Hollyhock because she wanted a half a ton.
If I remember correctly, Hollyhock was reluctant to just take ownership of the mine as well.
Yeah, she's kind of torn about it, but eventually decided that having the mine would just be too much trouble that it's worth, considering all the defense costs and how it kind of puts her in an awkward position for the interaction with the Thieves Guild and whatnot. So, what will it be then?
I think we could all use a little bit of ruse wisdom and not make this more complicated than it is.
I'd say let's fuck Kamek. You know?
Well, I do
Hollyhock, you only need one cart?
Yes, I think that will be enough to make my ends meet, and Moss will get a little bit of a cutting edge here on the merchant situation. But if you can get control of the mine, at least to hand back to Kamek or to the Thieves Guild, this is not going to be a problem that's going to solve itself if you just take what you can get.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't know that we want to necessarily make enemies of Kamek, as he seems to have some powerful or some pull in the Merchants Guild at least.
Yeah.
And knowing the way guilds work, it's a small community and word travels fast. So
Yeah, especially not while we're this new here.
yeah,
We don't have any contacts. We don't want
Indeed.
to burn the few that we have.
I think there's a good opportunity to ingratiate ourselves to multiple parties here.
Yeah. So let's go bring Hollyhock her cart
yes.
and then
And-
give the mines back to the guild.
I am game with that plan. That's what we said
Yes.
we were gonna do. Those were the deals that we made. Let's follow or go
Yep.
from there.
Okay. So Hollyhock kind of lights up at this and seeing this opportunity to kind of have a win-win-win. Um, now, if you're going to bring that much material back, you're going to need a hover cart, and it's not exactly a light expense. So while you're there, mention my name, and they might be able to do something for you.
Excellent. Thank you.
We will be sure to do so.
So do y'all want to go back and talk to Kamek and let him know what the situation is?
Yeah.
I think that's good, and then we can go.
Yeah.
Maybe we inquire about a cart, see how much money it is, and see if we could strike a deal to get some money from Kamek to get said cart.
I'm doubtful he's gonna pay for a cart to get shit out of his mind.
Yeah, especially because he already
Choose someone else.
he was butthurt about the fact that we were going to take the cart anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just go tell him then.
He had like an American Psycho moment where he's just like, oh, fucking.
All right, so we will head back over to the Merchant Guild.
And so as you take the 20 minutes ish to cross town, it's starting to get a little pretty lively near the markets. It's a little after midday, and things are a bit more of a hustle and bustle in the area. And you approached the kind of almost cathedral that is the Merchants Guild, and as you walk in, Kagi steps up from his guard post and stops you and says, I don't remember. It's gonna go with something. Did you find out exactly what you wanted to do, or are you just here to bother me some more?
Oh, we're not here to even talk to you. If you could just fetch Kamek for us, that'd be great.
Little column A, little column B.
Ooh, he stares you up and down. Well, just up because that's really the only choice that he has. And you see him nod over to his partner and nod to you, and then turns around and goes to disappear into the distance and pulls up Kamek. And this time, instead of inviting you in, Kamek kind of comes and meets you at the gate. Well, have you made a decision? Is there something that I can do for you, or you can do for me?
We have decided that a cart full is enough for the other interested party, and we will liberate these mines for you.
Well, it's not exactly perfect for me, but that is what I have to do. Then I have to do it. Okay, then and he like turns around and there's a desk kind of close to the door, and goes to scribble something down, and you see there's an ink, a stamp that he takes and stamps a piece of paper, then hands it to you and says, "There is a bit of commotion at the gates right now, so this will get you outside of the gates as long as you are working for me. Um, it is a little dangerous out there. I'm sure that you're aware of this, but just take care and protect what's mine."
And it will get us back in the gates as well, I assume?
Yes, it will get you back in the gates.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, let's go talk about that cart, perhaps. Unless there's
Okay.
any shopping anyone wanted to do at the Merchants Guild while we're here. Don't really have the money for it. So.
Yeah.
No, I think we can head out.
So as soon as we sort of walk away and we're walking, I'm gonna turn to Aramis. Aramis, should we find Momo? I'm most concerned about that. I don't have much interest in any of this other mine business, but I grew quite fond of Momo. I'm wondering if we might need to find Momo.
I think at the end there, Momo was also growing fond of you, but well, these mines, as we learned, are north and west of here, so I think we can serve both interests going that direction for now, Rue.
Okay.
And hopefully, when we're out there at the mines, maybe we'll see some trace of him. West is the direction he went, and so
And you said he's never done this before, correct?
yeah, he's been my ward for a few months now, and he's definitely been pretty much attached to me at the hip. As you saw on the ship,
Are you
the
worried?
journey over here. I am worried, but at the same time, he is a growing creature, and nature must take its own course. I do hope he returns to me, but
Okay. Well, I heard the price you had to pay for him, so I'm concerned for you as well.
I appreciate your concern. And I definitely, I would like to do some searching perhaps for his tracks while we're out there in the western area.
I'll help, and I just start looking at the ground.
We're not there yet, Rue. Perhaps
okay.
until we're out. Perhaps wait till we're outside of the gates.
Aramis, how old is Momo?
Well, there was about a month to get to the port town, and then like a month journey. He's growing quite fast, considering how he was only cat-sized when he was born. But I think he's about 3 months old now.
Okay. So probably not sexually mature yet. I was just wondering if perhaps he scampered off.
Smelled something.
Yeah.
Are you trying to bang the Drake or?
No, I'm
see-
not.
I had a
This
more,
is odd behavior. Animalistic instincts could kick in if he had reached
I had
sexual
more
maturity.
of a Bob Barker vibe. Like, have you spayed and neutered your pets?
Yeah. The only thing I can think is maybe he smelled something or I don't know, he sensed something about this new continent that he couldn't turn away from. And we're in a strange new world. This is not where, I don't even know if his kind exist on this continent. He might be the only one. He could be an apex predator running around killing
Invasive
everything for all I
species.
know. Yeah.
Well, it's probably even more imperative that we find him if that is the case. But
Indeed.
maybe there are more like him, and we'll definitely keep a sharp eye.
I'm sort of gonna lean into Aramis. Is Momo a fella or a lady?
I haven't quite checked under his skirt yet, so I couldn't tell you.
That's the first
Yeah.
thing I would have checked.
Forgot to mention that Momo was wearing a skirt when you first met him.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
All
let's
right,
go
so-
then.
Yeah, so as the party heads north into the eddy, and my dog comes with a really squeaky toy.
Already hit.
You are looking for what is it called? Clop, trop, and a jump.
Clock, trot.
Clop, trot, and a jump.
And they rent hover carts.
You don't know. That's what Hollyhock told you to go talk to.
Okay.
So as you walk up, she would have given you directions, and You walk up and there's what looks to be kind of a classic stable. You know, you're going back toward that kind of warehouse industrial district of the Eddy, where things are a little bit more spaced out, but bigger and more utilitarian. And you notice a large stable that is has an open front where you can see some horses and carts floating around, but you don't see any hover carts.
Sick.
Do we see somebody like manning the area? Somebody that looks like an employee?
I don't know. You
Go up
want
and
to
talk to?
go
Yeah.
look inside?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we're not inside. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Let's go inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's penetrate.
Gosh, just 3 episodes in. It hasn't gotten old. It really hasn't. So you go inside and there's younger looking elf who's working inside that is kind of taking care of the maintenance. He you know, there's the only body in there, but he's handling the stables. He's throwing hay. He's scooping poop. He's doing the things.
How young?
Uh, I don't know how young elves
So like,
actually
they
age.
mature around 100.
Yeah, so he's probably about and he sees you walk in and says,
How old was that?
"Oh,
Sorry,
hello."
cut out.
He's about 60.
Okay, so not quite maturity yet.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay, sounds good.
But
oh,
he's older than Rue, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Or
Rue's older than
no.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rue's
okay, okay.
Yeah, Rue's
100, 200,
101.
101.
Ah, okay, okay.
I just became a man.
Like
Last
that
night.
18-year-old man.
Okay.
He goes, "Oh, hello. What can we do for you?"
Hi, friend. What's your name?
I didn't plan that far ahead. I'm Mark.
You gotta know Rue's gonna throw that out there that's a go-to, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because my brother was like, "Just be prepared with all the names in the world because all of your players are going to know everybody's fucking name." And I didn't believe him. Oh, hello. I'm Mark. Nice to meet you, pal.
Hi, Mark. I'm Rue.
Hello, Rue.
This is the gang.
Hello, the gang.
And I wave.
Hello, Mark.
And wait.
Hello.
Scarlet, you're still like kind of business casual, or you're in full noble mode?
I don't remember. What
I
you
think
said.
you left off in
were-
noble.
You were in your commoner's clothes when we embarked to
Yeah.
go see Kamek and all that.
Okay. So, oh, hello. What, Rue, the gang. What can we do for you?
We need a cart.
Well,
Yes.
Friend sent us, recommended you highly, that this was the place to come. And Hollyhock, I believe you may know her. She spoke very fondly of you.
Oh, did she tell you any stories about me and her going way back?
No.
She just lit up whenever she talked about this place, and she was like, "Talk to my buddy." She had that look in her eyes. I just felt the nostalgia from her, and we were in a hurry, so we didn't have time to sit around and get all the intel.
And so I
But,
say nothing, but I look at Scarlet like, I didn't hear any of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll a deception. He's a simple stable boy. Oh, that does sound just like old Holly. Well, if she's got you coming over here, what are we looking for?
We need to rent a hover cart.
Oh, a hover cart, eh? It's a pretty penny.
Yes, but it's to help out Hollyhock and her family. We're doing her a favor, hoping you could do us a favor, pay it forward kind of situation.
Well, I guess I could cut you a deal. It's normally 50 gold, but I could cut you down to 40.
Now,
Mm.
Mark, you know that Hollyhock is a businesswoman. While she is quite a pal, she's a businesswoman as well. And in order for her to continue to be a businesswoman, she needs this cart for us. And we are just, we're not even going to be making any money off of this. We're doing this as a favor for her. She is housing us. She's been so generous to allow us to stay in her inn and tavern. But we're still paying her for that. Um, but we were really hoping that you could strike a little bit better of a deal. And if I need to talk to, who is this your business or is it your father's? I think I missed that.
Yep, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. We're thinking more like 25 gold.
Now you do look sweet, but that is a heavy drop in price.
But for a friend, would you charge your dad 50 gold?
Yes, I'd charge my dad double.
Well, okay, poor example. Your
I
partner.
think we need to be rolling for persuasion with a little bit of advantage here at this point.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Remick was the fucking DM over here.
No, because I'm definitely cocking an eyebrow now about like. First of all, this like I'm assuming I have with a passive of 14. I'm assuming I can tell that this elf is not like fully matured yet, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Well, you're elf too,
Your
so you
own-
definitely know that.
right, yeah, right. So I'm just like listening to this interaction, just like.
I mean,
more and
I was
more intrigued.
anticipating a persuasion roll, but I was just waiting on it, and I guess maybe he was waiting on my offer. Gotta let the DM do the
The
DMing.
offer.
No. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah. Okay. Make a persuasion roll. Let's see how that goes.
With advantage.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Hollyhock.
Hell yeah. We got at least 3 people back here trying to get this cart.
Yeah, you three are doing it. I'm still worried about Momo.
Oh.
Well,
There we go.
if Hollyhock sent you, I guess I could cut you a little bit of a deal, and you know what? I like you. I'll even just charge you 20. How about that?
Wow.
Spectacular. I could just kiss you, but I'm not because
You could. You really, really could.
I look around. I'm like, we need to have a meeting. And I turn around to my comrades and I'm like, whispering to them. I'm like, I don't have 20 gold, but I could definitely pitch in 5. Could maybe we all do 5 and make 20?
I can definitely swing 5 to 10 gold.
I have 4.
Okay.
I have
Aw.
5.
Okay.
Okay. I will just swing. I'll do 10, and Claymore, you can keep your 4
Okay.
since you shouldn't be goldless. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
I'll spend 5, so I'm now goldless. May's
Oh, no.
goldless.
Shit.
Gosh, I feel really terrible here.
I'm not goldless.
Good thing
I
we
just
talked
didn't
you
want to
down.
spend all of it. Wait.
We don't have to know that.
Okay.
Hit me up after this. I'll tell you some details.
Okay. Okay, so we collectively are in a little huddle and
Yeah,
counting
so
all
I
our.
just take my pouch and just
Before
empty
we-
it upside down
before
into
we
a hand.
all-
Good thing I chose a
Scarlet.
noble background.
Yeah.
Before we all
Okay.
empty our pockets, are
Okay.
there carts that don't hover?
If you
Well,
Just
roll an intelligence check.
I thought
Me?
that Holly specifically said we needed a hover cart to get to carry that much raw materials.
Yeah. With an 18, you're gonna realize that it's gonna take a lot of beasts of burden to carry around a half ton of steel. I mean, if you want to try it, it's gonna be a real rough ride.
I mean, we have the 20 gold.
Yeah, I mean, I've already given the gold to Scarlet, and now I've taken out my journal. I'm just drawing something.
So Mark says, "Well, I guess I'll go get that for you. I'll be right back." And he just kind of disappears behind a double door. And so
And now I wish I had tech to make sure we just didn't get scammed.
Man, now you've given me a really good idea. Why didn't I
shit.
do that?
Oh shit.
So you guys are just kind of hanging around, waiting, and then he comes by. You hear a hum behind you, and you turn around, and the Mark is pushing this essentially a platform. Like if you think of like a car trailer that's got the little lips on the edges, but it's all made of what looks to be steel. Like it's a very hardy material. And then there's a handle on each side of the front, so it's pretty boxy. Handles coming out on the sides. And then there's like a blue glow that comes out of the base. It's like little orbs that kind of release this glow.
And we've seen this blue glow around town, right?
Yeah, it's the same as the
Yeah.
arcane lights, the night shines that you've seen floating around. It's the exact same shade.
Okay.
And so that blue glow is kind of expanding across the area underneath that cart, and he's just coming up and just kind of pushing it. Like he's not grunting. He's just got a hand on it and just like pulls it to a stop, and just presses a little panel there that stops it from moving. He says, "Well, your chariot awaits over here."
Excellent. Could you give us
Perhaps.
a real quick rundown on how
Yeah. Yep.
exactly to take this all the way to the mines?
Okay. Yeah, just walk over here. So what we got here is just a standard cart. It's got it's arcane energy, straight from the New World, and he just kind of gestures behind him. So really, it's quite simple. You just push where you want it to go. You don't need to control it in any specific spot, like some scrolls need a specific movements. So you just push it, and then the little hidden button, and there's he gestures to like both sides. There's one on by each handle, a button that just kind of like stops it from moving. This can pretty much carry as much as I would think that you'd ever need to really need. So I don't really think that you need to worry about weight or anything. So that's it. It'll match the terrain that you are riding on. So if you hit any bumps, it'll kind of lift up and avoid the difficulty, as long as it's not a sharp, drastic movement.
And how fast can this baby go?
As fast as you can run, I guess.
Okay.
It doesn't move itself.
So it's not like you push it and it drifts off as far as you pushed.
Oh yeah, that's why the stop button is there. Because if you were to just push and just let go, it would just go on until it hits something. So that's why the stop button is important. That's why he points it out. So that's all you really need. Normally I'd charge a bit more of a down payment just to make sure it comes back, but Hollyhock's got a good name out for you, so we'll let it slide. What are you using it for?
We're taking stuff out of the mine.
For Hollyhock's
Going to the
husband.
Dark Rock mines.
You're doing what?
Taking stuff out
We're
of the
just running
mine.
An
I
errand
just say it louder
for
thinking you
Holly.
didn't like. It's not that the information was confusing; that you just didn't hear me with your ears. So I
I'm
just
like pushing the
say
cart
it
out
louder.
of the room. Like, okay, see you. Bye. Thanks.
You're outside. It's already outside. It's in front of the store, so
Oh,
or the
okay.
stable. So you're just like jetting with this guy's cart.
No, I thought we were inside.
Um, yeah. Well, I don't think that's exactly something that I can really let happen here.
Oh, we're just running a job for the Merchants Guild, you see.
For the Merchants Guild. What are you doing? You said Dark Rock Mines. What's going on
Yeah.
there?
The Dark Rock mines are in need of liberation from I forget the name. I think I wrote it down.
Dwargar.
Duragar.
I'm sure that there's like a right way to say that, but that's the way I've heard it every single time. So I'm gonna say that that's the way it's fucking said.
Perfect.
How do you spell it? D-U-R?
Duergar.
Duragar, yeah.
Durgur.
Durgar.
So yeah, so there's not really a weight limit that he's mentioned. That you can push it and it will glide until you stop. It's kind of like a levitate spell essentially. You create a anti-gravity force essentially, and you can push it and pull it wherever it wants, but it's gonna go if you let it go.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you're going to take this outside of the gates, just is Kamek telling you to do this?
Yes, in fact.
And
Roll
Hollyhock.
Roll
Who has
deception, Claymore.
we have
paper?
we have a note.
Somebody flash the paper. Do I have the paper?
Yeah.
I'm flashing
Sure.
the paper.
Aramis has the
Yeah,
paper.
Aramis would have wanted to feel official. He would have grabbed the paper.
Yeah.
Hey Claymore, you want to roll a deception check for me? I'll give
No,
you
it's not.
advantage
It's not a lie, though.
because
That's not a lie.
Kamek, you're saying that Kamek told you to take the cart out? Kamek
No,
didn't
Well, he
tell you
told
to
us
take the cart
to
out.
take it outside or to go outside the gate. Like,
We are
It's
going
not-
to the mine.
yeah, he told us to go to the mine and where it was.
All right.
I don't feel like I don't feel like Claymore's trying to lie, and I don't feel like that is
I
a
was about to
lie.
say, I mean, it felt very out of character for Claymore. So,
Yeah, no.
okay. Well,
No, I'm name dropping Kamek because I think that
it'll get you a little
yeah,
further.
it'll get us, yeah.
Roll.
I can roll persuasion.
And I'm like, not
yeah,
to
I
worry,
feel like
not
I need
to
a
worry.
persuasion roll right now.
I even worked for Hollyhock. If you trust her, you should trust us. Can he have advantage? Because I'm like boosting up
It's-
Hollyhock and shit.
It's not. It's not a high check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. Well. You know what? Give me 1 second. And he takes the cart and he goes back around.
He takes.
He takes the cart.
Okay. Give me some armor for that cart.
Yeah, he reinforces it. He puts a fucking cannon on it for you. He comes back around.
All-wheel drive tires.
This one has 4 handles. It's real weird. Yeah, so he brings out what looks to be exactly the same cart. Well, this'll do you a little bit better.
It looks the same.
I start checking it out, like, and inspecting it, and I say, "Did you swap out our carts?"
Oh yeah. So these kind of work on a bit of a charge, if that makes sense. They need to be maintained, and if they are outside of the area for too long, then well, it doesn't exactly work. So this one's been out a little bit longer, a little bit more recently. So I'm gonna give you one that's been in the stable for a bit.
That is great to know.
It did. So how long are we talking that we think the charge will last? I don't see this Aaron running us more than, part of a day's time, but just to be prepared, like,
I'd say about 24 hours.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, very doable. Well, let's not waste any more of this wonderful crafts charge time, and let's be on our way. Mark, you've been a doll. Thank you so much. I will let Hollyhock know you did not disappoint.
He blushes and like kicks the ground, but there's a little bit of poop there. He kicks some poop.
Does he kick it on me?
No, well, roll a dex save. No, he does not kick poop at you.
Not on purpose, like it was an accidental, like, oh, oops.
All right. So you've got a cart. What's the next destination, team?
So I'm gonna
Northwest.
finish my drawing that I'm doing. I'm gonna rip it out and give it to him, and it's a picture of him in the stables when we first got there, and he's just like on a pitchfork, looking up, regal as shit. And I'm gonna write a little note, and again, I don't understand how all this money works, so I put like thanks for your patronage, love Rue, and give it to him.
He like blushes ear to ear, like real rosy cheeks, and then has a big ear to ear grin, and he kind of skips away, and you see him like put it up on the wall, like that is like it's right next to the door. It's like, and he just kind of thanks a lot. That's really nice. That is amazing.
It was good to meet you, Mark. Thank you. And I walk
It
out.
was good to meet you too. So you guys have a cart. You have made Mark's day with a skippy little. You know, actually, hold on. Let me take this back for a second. I gotta do some sort of check for these like beautiful pieces here.
Okay.
You like how good is the picture?
Give me like either you could do like performance or like a dex check or.
I mean, I'm gonna
I really
choose Dex all day long. Performance? Oh no, I'm good at performance. Never mind. I'll perform. Oh.
And I'll give you, since you've been doing this for 100 years, I'll even give you advantage on these rolls. But they can't all be masterpieces.
I disagree.
Unless you took a feat in
I mean,
artistry or some shit.
Well, I think that's shitty.
So
yeah.
They will not all be masterpieces.
Starting now.
so this is
The
average.
light's coming from all different sides. There's no continuity.
So this is average, right? So 10 is an average performance. So you see him, like he's big, he's proud, and he's got his pitchfork. But it's a really quick sketch, and like the lighting's not perfect. But he even with that, he's still ear to ear. Like Mark doesn't have pieces of art floating around his building, so he is still fucking stoked.
All right,
So as
then
we're
off
walking-
to the mines.
Yeah. As we're walking away, I'm like peering over Rue's little sketchbook, and I'm like, what else do you got in that little sketchbook of yours? You got any pictures?
You
Got
cut
some
out.
pictures of Momo?
No,
Pictures.
no pictures of Momo. I'm gonna sort
Aw.
of fan through it, and it looks like a journal. You know what I mean? Like there's writing as well as pictures. And most of the pictures are gonna be of the landscape and different things. Like the only person you would notice in there is Claymore.
Okay. Basically, okay. That's good. I didn't see myself in there.
No.
You gotta earn your place in
Yeah.
that book.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark did it in 10 seconds. What the fuck are you doing?
Failing, obviously.
Well, there's a difference between pictures that I give out and pictures that I keep for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did rip out Mark's picture.
This is garbage. Get it out of here. I don't want to make journal.
Um,
Okay, so the team is outside. The team has a cart. Where would you like to go next?
To the mines.
Yeah, we know where the mines are, right? Like north and west.
Okay. So you guys head toward the gate.
Is it the north gate or the west gate?
There are only two gates. There's
Oh, okay.
east and west, and then they've got the port at the north and in the eddy, and then in the drop in the bottom, it just backs into a lake. So there's not.
So we're heading towards the west gate then.
Yeah. So, you guys go over there and you roll up with your hover cart, and you see guards kind of at attention. Like, so there's like a barricade where you've got um, guards on top as well, and you're coming into the portcullis. It's dropped and the bridge is up because the as I said the city is flanked by these rivers that flow toward the lake, so away from the ocean. And so there's a big drawbridge that's pulled up right now, and you see just a guard at his post hanging out there. He's a bigger human, kind of dark skinned and kind of sharp eyes, and his armor is a little bit shinier than what you might expect.
Oh, good sir. We
Yeah.
seek passage out of the city.
Oh yeah.
Indeed, we're on an errand for the Merchants Guild.
For the Merchants Guild.
Yes.
What kind of job are you doing?
At this point in
Taking
time, I
care
would
of a pest problem.
show him the paper that Kamek gave us.
Yeah.
So he takes it and he looks it over and he goes, you know we've been pushing back invasions like constantly, right? You know this is a bad idea.
Well, that's why we're doing it, because you guys can't.
And he gives you the meanest, coldest, and just leans a little bit more. He's got like a two-handed two-headed axe, and he just kind of plops it down in front of you, and he says, "Kid, I don't know what you think you know. It's a hard fucking place."
I sort of just smile at him and like sort of whisper back, "He seems kind of grumpy, guys."
Maybe you should draw him a picture.
Okay, and I like bring out my journal and I just start drawing.
I do look at the team after hearing this, I'm like, should we have maybe gotten an advance to maybe buy some supplies to go in this mine? Like, I don't know what y'all are equipped with, but do we have sources of light? I think you elves can see in the dark.
I
But-
also have my
have
like
a few
adventurer's gear with torches and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that pack, so. Okay, but I mean, if everybody feels like we're well equipped.
I think once we are away from the city, we won't be in as much danger because they seem to be attacking the city itself. So if we can kind of clear it and get out.
Well, I haven't spent a lot of time out there, but you might have a little bit better luck if you can make some distance. That's probably a good idea.
Well, luckily we got this cart to help us do that.
Yeah, real fucking fancy. Where'd you get that guy?
Not as
I
fancy
mean, we're-
as your armor. How
Oh,
shiny it is.
oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, it's really nice. Hey, wait. I still don't like you.
Well, that's okay.
Well, you do not have to like us, sir, but we do seek passage outside the city.
Okay, well,
And
if that's what
hopefully-
you want to do.
if things go well, we'll be seeing you, a lot of you.
A lot of me.
Whoever's working your station, I suppose, would be more apt.
Yeah, I'm here a lot, so you'll probably see me. And so he taps down his battle axe kind of on the ground and goes, "What about?" And you hear this. You see a guy kind of look over the edge. Goes, "Are you sure? Really? Yeah, let him out." Oh, okay. And then you start hearing the clinking of chains as things are dropped, and you hear the drawbridge starting to slowly go down, and you are in front of you. You see the area known as Hogswash. And that is the entire area outside of the gates on the western side that backs up over here. And I'm trying to get a picture of it, but I did not plan properly.
So at this point, I'm gonna finish up my sketch, and it's just him looking grumpy as fuck in his nice armor. And then I'm gonna sign it. You attract more flies with sugar than you do vinegar. Do you want me to roll to see how nice it is?
You should
Yeah,
you should
let's
write
do
it in like a
that.
really pretty font, so it's all fancy. It looks super nice, but the message is not so nice.
Well, to me, the message is very nice. It's like, hey,
It's
I don't know if
pertinent
you realize
for
this,
sure.
but you're coming off as kind of an asshole.
You did just tell him, like, hey, you should do your fucking job. We're doing it for you.
But Rue didn't know that.
Don't forget your advantage there.
Well, I only had advantage on the last one.
No, I'm gonna give you advantage on these checks.
Okay.
Because you've been doing it for 100 years. You might as well fucking have advantage. Just every once in a while, there's got to be some carbos in there.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
So he like looks at it, and he kind of like grabs it out of your hand, and he pulls it up and goes, huh. And he just like, there's the post that he just came out of. He just like puts it down on his desk in there.
The
Well.
armor looks really good on it, though. Even though he looks a little frowny face, armor is shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why he was very appreciative of the detail with the gleaming rays that are coming off of it. All right, off to it, I guess. We gotta close this thing up quick. Let's go.
See ya.
Bye, friend.
As we push the cart through, Rue, do you want to ride?
I was so gonna say I'm definitely
I was
riding
about to
in
say
it.
the same thing.
I was gonna run and jump in it like a sled. Like, you know, like I'm gonna push, run, and pushing it, and then jump in it like a sled.
We all just jump in and look out like, okay, Claymore, take us.
Yeah.
That constitution's too strong for your own good, buddy.
Yeah, that's fine. I just push the cart.
Hey, really quickly before I forget, May, Remick, if y'all wouldn't mind, there's a little settings bar on the top right of your Roll20 screen. Excuse me, little cog. And if you could go in and change your display name to your
Dude, thank you for telling me how to do that. I was wondering how the fuck to do that.
Don't you dare write anything besides Scarlet there, woman.
Okay. Well, I was writing Scarlet, aka Najima, but it'll just be Scarlet for now.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. Scarlet, Neymar.
Oh my god.
What are you even
I was talking to
saying?
somebody. Yeah, Colin and I were reminiscing. Somebody said she had a glow up big time, but I don't believe it.
Who is
I
this?
haven't seen the proof. This girl that used to work at Rodizio, that she really looked like Neymar.
Yeah, Jai wouldn't
Legitimately.
ever stop talking about it.
Neymar. Who's Neymar?
A
He's
Brazilian,
a Brazilian
soccer player.
soccer player. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. She did? Wow, that's great.
she did.
Good
yeah.
for her.
No, she did though.
She really.
Like same body type and everything.
Same.
Like she might have had a few inches on him.
Okay, so you guys head out into land that is Hogwash. And you can see a kind of a road that goes off into the distance. And it spans out. You know, there's kind of a split, and you can see clearly that there's after going a little bit further out, it's a wide open field. There's a split that goes two ways. One is kind of southwest toward a forest area, and there's one that's kind of northwest to the mountain region. Which way do you go?
Northwest.
Yes, we know the mines are northwest, so I believe northwest is the way to go.
Okay. So you guys follow this road down and continue on your merry way. Pretty uneventfully. It doesn't, they've talked about all this danger outside of the gate, but really you're not seeing any of it. So, do you just follow the path?
Do we see any signs or anything for Dark Rock Mines or anything like that? Like, is there?
Like road signs, I guess.
Nope.
Nothing. I
Okay.
would be inspecting the road to see like if one looks more traversed than the other, and then if I see footprints, because I mean I'm on alert because I'm like a little bit paranoid about all this danger they keep talking about. So I'm
Yeah, if I'm
keeping a
behind the
sharp
cart-
eye.
If
Yeah,
I'm
I
behind
think-
the cart just pushing it, these guys could be watching out.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we're
and-
generally on alert.
And keep in mind,
For
just
sure.
for your mental image, it's like a T shape because there's like the two handlebars and then the cart in the middle. So you're like beside the cart, kind of pushing along.
Yeah, I
so you
think,
guys
I would
decided
think we
to
can stay on the path for now because we don't know where. All we have is general direction, right?
Yeah, didn't Kamek kind of tell? I mean,
Well,
he kind of told us
somebody
where to
drew us a
go.
map, I thought, didn't they?
I kind of do, but I don't
remember
remember.
anybody giving you a map.
I remember
don't remember
wanting to
either.
ask, and I don't know that I did.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We know it's northwest,
Well,
but
well, you out here now. What you doing?
we're going.
Following our
Yeah.
instincts, man. We're
pushing
looking
hard.
towards
Northwest on the road.
the
Northwest towards the
mountains.
mountains.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Down in the mountains. Hello. Where else you gonna put a mine?
Okay. Yeah. So you keep on following this road, and you start seeing that it kind of tilts. The incline increases just a little bit as you're traveling along, and you come up the road and starts to get kind of like into like that, like a denser forest, not dense, but where it's plains land. You can see where like the crops start to end, and then that backdrop you see like the forest start to take hold at the base of the mountain where trees are starting to be more plentiful. You're seeing more shrubs and bushes, and it's less maintained. And then as you come into this wooded area, you come to a split in the road, and you're looking up toward the mountain. Everyone, roll a perception check.
wow.
The guy with +5 rolls a 1.
So Rue is so busy.
Yeah, I'm literally
He's
just
just
laying in the
sketching
back
the
of
whole
the car,
thing.
just like, yeah, sketching the forest, taking a gander.
ADD,
Like, no
little
one told me I
fucker.
need to be watching for bad shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as you're rolling up through this forest, you notice a split in the road. You notice the trees are starting to get a little bit more dense. And as you come to this split, Claymore and Aramis, you notice that. Let me pull up one thing really quickly.
You're not a robot.
I got my beer in my lean around the beer to see what I'm looking at, like a fucking adult.
Recovery beer.
Yeah. So as you come through this split, you notice that there's just right across the way there is something like a tree. It looks kind of like a shrub that just moves in the most unnatural way that you've ever seen. Like it doesn't sway in the wind, it like twitches.
Yeah, I don't notice this at all. I'm not.
Do you guys see what this
I
tree
stopped
is
the cart.
doing?
And I like, why did we stop? We're not there yet.
Are you not seeing this tree? And I touch Rue to get his attention.
Huh?
There's
Momo? Do we find Momo? Is Momo over here? Is this the area he went? Do you know?
I don't. I haven't seen the side of Momo, but
Momo!
look at this
I'm
tree.
gonna start yelling Momo.
I'm like, shh, Roo, shh. And I'm like,
Roo.
trying to like put my hand over his mouth. I'm like,
And I'm like a dog that just like peed on the
What'd I
floor. I'm
do?
like, what'd I do?
I'm like, shh. There's a weird tree over there. Also, we don't know what else is out here. Let's not give away our position necessarily. And I like start looking at the tree that Aramis pointed out. I'm inspecting it from where we're at. And you say it's like twitching?
Yeah, it twitched. It is not currently doing so. Right now it's swaying in the wind, but you noticed it
So-
just kind of moved a little bit.
Only
Aramis and
Aramis
Claymore
and-
noticed.
Okay.
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, so now that he points it out, I'm gonna say, oh, that's alive.
Well, all
Indeed.
the trees are alive, silly Roo. They're living things too.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's moving though. Trees move
I'm
all the
like-
time where I come from. It's normal.
I'm like squinting my eyes and I'm like, yeah, the wind's blowing. Like, what?
I am gonna call out loudly,
Uh?
and I say, "We can see you hiding behind the tree."
Ah,
Uh,
interesting.
Tree, do you hear us?
And then you see the tree. It's like a shrub, and then it just starts to kind of reform itself, and it looks almost humanoid as it starts ambling toward you. And where it looked like it had limbs thrown out, they turn into arms, and where you saw a taller branch sticking out, it twists around and turns into a face.
This freaks me the fuck out. I'm like, can
and
people
it's-
do that?
And it
People
starts-
can change the way they look? What the fuck?
and it starts ambling toward you. And then
Yeah, I'm
let's
gonna
get
hop out the car and get behind Claymore.
one more perception check.
Perception is terrible.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Shit.
Nice.
I get my crossbow out and I'm like aiming and at this thing coming towards us and I'm like, hey, you want to slow down? Like,
Yeah, I'll draw my sword as well.
I'm just like, you're coming at me a little strong. We're not trying to start a fight or anything. But if you're gonna come, then we're gonna be ready.
Okay, well,
It doesn't say anything.
It doesn't stop. It just there's a groaning, like a creaking of like a bench, kind of like swinging on a like that kind of like.
If I may, can I say fuck something like
Can I say fuck?
peace be on you, woodland brother, but in Elvish.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely say that, and you notice that it really kind of falls on deaf ears.
Okay, so it's still okay.
Shoot
No
an
sort
arrow,
of.
but not at it, like near it, so that it knows, like, hey, please stop if you can't hear us. And like, so it's like a warning arrow.
Yeah, it starts screeching at that.
So as
Great.
soon as it starts screeching, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and make the ground rumble underneath it. And then cast my voice so it booms a little bit. Go away, please!
Oh, it's like a bad dream.
Yeah, it's coming. It's not stopping, buddy.
Is
It's
it coming
at
with
you.
ill intent?
How fast is it moving?
It's moving at a speed of 20 feet per 6 seconds. Is how fast it's moving.
Is
Claymore, I
it
don't like the
raising
look
its
of this.
hands up as if to like crush us or anything? How far away is it? Like,
It's not to crush you, but it is reaching out toward you, and it's where it's got these branch hands. They look like almost claw-like in nature, and he is shuffling toward you, and it's
Guys, I
kind
think
of
we
like a
can-
distorted, twitching, ambling motion. It
Kind of
does
zombie-like.
not look like it has good intent. Let's roll for initiative.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. Okay,
I-
so
Would like to move between the tree and the cart.
Well, let me bring you guys over.
In order to roll initiative correctly,
Okay, yeah.
you want to walk me through that, like for roll
So
20?
you're gonna go to your character sheet over here, right?
My character sheet.
Not you're on the right hand panel. There's the third icon in where there's the chat.
Yeah.
Don't roll initiatives. Don't do it.
Oh, okay.
There's the chat. There's images, and then there's the journal. You can take your character sheet and bring it. Just click it and bring it out. And once you click that, you click on your actual token, on your character sheet, and roll initiative. So I'm gonna put. I think I have a cart here that I can put down for you guys. Give me just 1 second.
So do you want us to roll or not yet?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
I'm confused by
Yeah.
what you said to do in order to do
You
that.
just click on your token on the map, and then roll
Because then it'll generate it in the turn order.
in the turn order.
So
automatically,
first put my token on the map, you're saying?
Here.
which is in the journal.
Fuck, can I take my 8? God damn it.
Yeah, you can take your 8.
I'm real spooked.
And then am I right clicking or left clicking on my token?
Left click on your token, and then go to your character sheet and click initiative.
I think you have to have the turn order thing open though, right?
Look, I'm realizing that now. I don't really appreciate what the fuck you're doing to me right here.
Okay, so I can't even do what you want me to do right now.
Yeah, you can do that by shutting up.
You you guys good if I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
pee
yeah.
too.
We can take just a quick little like 8-minute
Fiver.
break.
8
All right,
minutes.
and then we'll come
Just
back
coming
and roll
back.
for initiative.
Yes. I'm keeping my
Fucking
20
A.
though.
Burb, be right back, team.
Okay.
Oh, look at that cuteness. Colin, how do I start the initiative?
Dude, I don't know. I don't use initiative on my campaigns. I use it manually. I know there's a way you can do it. I just don't know how.
Yeah, and I've done it before. I just don't remember. Turn tracker, turn tracker. Yeah. It's on the fucking toolbar. That's what it is. Okay, everything's already in there. Great, cool. Delete. And I'll put everyone's roles on here.
So I'm just gonna change. You can. Are you able to delete my other one? I'm on there twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Which is silly. Delete.
No, I can't. I can't alter that number though. I think only you can.
I'll do it.
Oh, maybe I can.
Not 13. Way more is 20. Okay.
I've totally used this map before.
I literally found this today.
Yeah, no, dude, I don't build maps, man. It's too much fucking time.
Building maps takes a lot of time.
It's so much work, dude. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna make this a full-time job to make maps, bro.
No.
Well, I had a lot of fun. Like I made another map. I've made a couple maps, and I really do enjoy it. But it's a lot extra.
Yeah, and like in order for you to really be able to make maps effectively, it takes a lot of time, and you need to get like a good program, and not just get like the base version. You need to get the premium version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yeah, that seems like a lot of investment for something I have no interest in actually doing. So really, I found battle maps on the internets that I can use for free, and then I'm like, okay, how do I get the battle to this area?
How does everyone have an 18? What is going on here?
Was that what the tree thing rolled? Oh no, okay, gotcha. I see what you're. I see, mate.
Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna go pee up here, but.
Okay, so I'm actually clicking on my token, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
And then go to your character sheet and roll initiative.
So just have the token selected with that like weird 3-bar thing going on,
Yeah.
and then hit initiative on the character sheet.
Yeah.
It'll
That's all you gotta
auto-populate your initiative into the turn order.
Cool.
So May, Joe was telling us about your shenanigans last night. Did you have to get up and work this morning, or did you have the day off as well?
Are we streaming? Are you live? Are you? Okay. I was supposed to work today, and I called in.
I feel like
That's
we
why I
talked
was
about
like,
it last night too.
yeah.
How bummed would you have been to go into work today?
How what?
How bummed would you have been
How-
to have to go into work today? Pretty
Oh, I
bummed,
don't
right?
think I would have been capable. Like, I was up till like 3 in the morning. And I mean, I didn't drink any liquor. Like, Joe came home and had some mixed drinks, but I came home and had another beer. So, like, and like, my girlfriend that brought us home, like, she stayed and we stayed up and talked way too long.
Yeah.
Like, wine makes me want to talk about real life shit. So it was like we did a deep dive. I was like, oh shit, what all did I say? And I texted her this morning. I was like, I'm sorry I made it so real last night. She was like, no, it's okay. And bless her heart, she had maybe one glass of wine of the 2 bottles that she bought for us. Like, because it was for her to sit down and have some wine with us, but she had to go back to work. So, but that was for Joe's birthday. Properly, he was almost blackout drunk. I said almost. That's a compliment.
All right, team, you guys ready to get back into it?
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
Yeah.
I do need to know, baby. This token for the scary tree thing is right in front of me. Is that right? On the board.
You guys should not be able to see any scary tree things right now.
I don't.
And
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay, good. Okay, good.
if you can, I'm concerned.
Okay, no, I don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a few modifications really quickly. So you have Scary Tree Boy here, who is right. I can't move the thing.
I saw a little ping.
I did too. I saw the pink, and that was all I saw.
Okay, so this tree boy is like right. And I will just grab. I don't know. I'm just gonna pull a random something. You guys have a dragon as your card.
Sick.
It's a
fucking-
badass fucking cart.
Momo!
Oh,
Okay, so
he
he
was a
got.
cart the whole time. And again, things can shift, and this is blowing my mind. So I was like, did you know that Momo was a cart?
Jokes on you, Momo's always been a card. Okay, so you guys see this tree guy in front of you. What do you do? Claymore, you're up first.
Where's the tree?
Where is the tree guy?
You guys can't see
Yeah.
the tree?
No.
It might be
No.
in the
It's all
GM layer.
ping.
No, I moved it away from the GM layer.
To maybe.
Let's see, okay. Let me fuck with some things. Second layer.
Well, I would like to move between the tree and the cart because everybody else is on the cart.
Yeah, so everybody would be back.
And
Over
I
this
would like to ready an action.
You guys can't see this fucking thing.
Nope.
That's so weird.
I can refresh my roll 20 and see what happens, but I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah, it's definitely not it.
We
It's
can see
really
the dragon if that helps.
Thanks, it's really helpful.
Good job, Rue. I don't know if that was Colin or Rue that said that. I feel like that was a Rue thing to say.
All right, well, I'm just gonna do this a different way. I'm gonna have to redo some things, but I will make my life easier right now. Tree thing. Boom.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom,
see
we
Oh
see
that.
it.
god, it's close as fuck.
Yeah, how did it get that close?
Yeah, you guys. I try to give you guys a million opportunities to do something, and you're like, nope. I want to look.
That's true.
I
That is
shot
true.
at it
I
to make
yelled at
sure
it.
what
I yelled at it.
shook the ground and upon it was which it was standing.
I spoke Elvish.
Okay. Look, we're not trying
Something
to kill
jumped out of the
everything we
woods. It
see.
looks demonic. What do? I should
I
talk
asked-
to it.
Well,
Hey, we're lovers.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah.
that
Right?
seems reasonable.
Okay, so if it's this close, I'm gonna take a swing at it with my claymore.
Sick.
Ouch.
Yeah, and eight's not gonna do it. Sorry.
Yeah,
No, we figured.
All right. So, do you want to move at all?
No. I'll stay between it and the cart.
All right. I just okay. So Aramis, what's your dex?
My total. What do you mean? What do you-
Your dex modifier is like a +1, +2.
3.
Okay, and then Scarlet, what are you at?
for Dex.
Yeah.
Dex is +2.
+2. Okay, cool. I guessed right. All right. So Aramis, you're up.
Wait, I rolled a
No,
13 initiative.
Yeah, I
Shouldn't
think
it be
I'm
Rue?
up.
Scarlet, right?
No, I think it's me. I got an 18.
Oh yeah, I totally just misread that as an 18. That's my
Rue
bad.
had a 20 though.
I did.
No, Rue rolled an 8 first.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the 8 first. I see. Okay, I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I see now. So
Okay. Well, I'm like, well, that's not a friendly tree like any tree I before, and I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay. Roll for your crossbow.
It did. Will that hit?
Did you?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
didn't-
see a
yeah, I
roll.
don't see a roll.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's definitely there.
Oh,
Oh
there it
yeah,
is.
a 22 is
Wow.
gonna hit it.
Very delayed. Very
Terrible
delayed.
fucking internet over here.
Yeah. Okay, so that hits damage.
Okay. And you hit it kind of right in its core, and you blow out a big chunk, and he's kind of wobbly, but he's still there.
And then I screech right back at it. I'm like, yeah, I can do that too. And I guess I'm gonna stay. I just belch. I just let out the biggest belch that I can
Classic.
muster, and I'm sad that right now I don't have one in me.
Oh.
And I'm be like, well, I guess we're defending this fucking cart, and I'm staying put.
Okay. And at that point, you notice that there's more than just the one in front of you. As you guys were
course there
focused
is.
on this guy that is kind of staring you down, you notice that two more have come around the sides here and are practically on top of you.
Hey.
So the one that's right in front of Claymore takes a swing at Claymore. I promise I'm gonna figure out how to do this more efficiently, but for right now, I don't know what I'm doing. All
Make it till you
right.
make it.
So he rolls a 20 to hit,
Yep.
and you take 2 damage from that.
Alright.
And then just kind of stares you down. Actually, he's gonna move a little bit closer to this cart. And then the one in the back is closest to Aramis, so he's gonna swing at Aramis.
Little bitch.
Does a 13 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay,
Wow.
so he swings kind of too low, and you just kind of pull back on the cart off the steel there. And then the one that's kind of to the southern end moves up. At you once again, Aramis. And just hits the cart directly and kind of goes, ow, ooh, ooh.
They can speak.
I jammed a finger.
Oh, my little bits. And that's their turn. Aramis, you're up.
Shit. These are all like the same looking. Nobody looks like a big bad or anything.
They all look
14
very
perception.
similar, but you did see the one to get kind of blown through by the crossbow bolt. It's a little weaker.
And he has moved closer to me as well. Why the fuck are they all next to me?
You're the biggest threat to them, Prince Aramis.
I haven't done anything to them. I have not done any fucking thing. So, okay, I guess seeing what's going on, I will swing with my short sword. Yeah, I'm gonna, since they're all right up on me, I'm gonna swing with my short sword at the one that is hurt closest to Claymore. Does a 17 hit?
You're muted, baby.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Oh yeah, and you let's cleave this thing in half. You just lop off its branchy head, and it goes rolling.
And then,
Hey.
if I may, swing with my left hand at the fucking tree
Jesus Christ.
to the center, the one directly in front of me.
Yeah. Do you have a second short sword?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it's not on the sheet, but
Roll. Yeah. Roll your offhand roll.
what does that mean?
So plus your dex, but not plus your proficiency.
Not
Yeah.
plus the proficiency. So
Oh.
okay, then I'll just roll a d20 on the thing. My dex is plus
That's
3.
fine.
That works.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that set up. So it's a 13.
A 13 hits,
Yeah.
13 does hit. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna click this again for damage.
and you're attacking the one kind of right next to the one that just got destroyed.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he will look kind of frail, and you just like cleave him in twain. You lop the head off, and then bring the other one down, and kind of split him in two like a piece of wood. Get it? Because he's a wood guy.
Hell yeah.
Gosh, don't Make me. Don't encourage this behavior.
Aramis,
All right.
Aramis likes chopping wood.
All right. So, Aramis, that's your turn. Do you want to move at all?
No, I don't need to take any opportunity attacks.
Okay.
I will stay,
Rue, you're up.
especially after confidently murdering 2 of them.
So yeah, I was initially pretty spooked, and then I saw you guys handle them pretty easily. So I'm gonna take out the tiniest bell you ever see. I'm gonna whisper sweet nothings into its ear, give it a little jangle, and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the other guy.
Okay.
What does that do?
So he's gonna have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I thought it was okay. My bad. Then I will make that a saving
And
throw.
then it's like necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he rolls a 12. Does that
It's
lose?
a 13 DC.
Okay.
Nice.
So roll that damage. He is unharmed, so he does. It's a D10, right?
It's a D8.
D8.
Don't
Okay.
get sick.
Okay.
So I'm still a little spooked. I got a little pee running down my leg, you know. I mean, this is not a, you know, I've never seen anything shift before. So the fact that they like shifted their presence was terrifying. I'm gonna go fuck, and hide behind Claymore.
All right. So that is your turn,
Yep.
Claymore. You're up.
Feeling extremely embarrassed that I couldn't kill one and Aramis just killed 2 of them. I will step up to this one and recklessly attack him.
Roll
So I
that
have
reckless.
advantage, but then if they attack me, they'll have advantage against me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't kill it, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
So
yeah.
Yeah, you definitely. Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're so angry. You don't even hit him with the sharp side of your sword. You just like batter up,
Flat
hit him,
side.
and he just explodes into a bunch of bits.
I would like to stand up in the cart fully erect and say,
Whoa.
So
we
you-
get some firewood tonight, y'all. Yeah.
All right. That's your turn.
Yep.
Najwa, you're up.
Everything's dead.
Is it?
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Apparently not, where he's like, it's my turn. Yeah, so I'm like over there celebrating. Then I'm like, okay, there might be more of these things, and I look around.
Roll a perception check.
Awful perception. I used to be a ranger, y'all. So to go from like a +5 to a 0 perception really hurts the soul, as
Oh,
you can
yeah.
see.
Yeah, you guys won. So fucking rad, dude.
Wrecked
You
those
guys
sticks.
won.
Hey, we won D&D.
Yeah.
Hope
I'll
you
text
win.
that chick. I'll tell her we won.
Yeah, so I like look around and I'm like, who wants to go for a hovercart ride? Ooh, me. Yeah, it looks pretty clear to me. But now we at least know that our enemies blend in quite well with their surroundings.
Yep.
Did you guys see that thing? Did that thing shift?
And when he said that,
Like one.
you notice a few more things happen.
Great. Can't wait.
Naturally.
I'm so ready.
Shits are gonna come back.
Yeah, you two are fully torqued.
Yeah.
Let me just place a couple things out here.
Yeah, fucking bring it, Dungeon Daddy.
Give it to me.
Okay. Okay.
All right, you said
Wow.
bring it. You said bring it, buddy.
So does Rue notice any of this with his passive perception? Or are they all hiding in?
Oh no, they're all about to act.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll notice them.
Well, shit.
Okay. So, you notice them starting to creep out of the woods. You notice that maybe it wasn't just that small batch. these things just start coming out
Oh wait,
of the woodworks.
they can't move after we see them.
Oh no, this is their turn.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but it
they're
was
up.
my turn.
Yeah, but you were
Let me
said-
skip my
you said-
turn for perception. That's gonna be my turn.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
when you
so-
roll, it's an action.
That
Yeah.
is an action, yeah.
Well, I didn't want to roll that.
Well, you spent it celebrating and yelling, "We got firewood tonight!" But then these, as you're yelling and celebrating, these guys just come out. Sorry,
Well,
baby.
that's too bad.
Mechanically, it just happens that way.
Well, that's
I love
dumb.
you, and you're beautiful. And I hope I can sleep in the bed tonight.
Just don't kill her.
Scarlet was air
Some-
guitaring in the fucking
Cool
car while you
shit.
walked up.
All right, so you notice this one come out from the back, and he starts creeping up, and then one comes out from the tree to the north, and he takes a swing at Najima, at Scarlet.
Yeah, get it right. If you're gonna
Yeah.
insult me, at least insult me with the right name at the time.
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
He hits you for 5 damage.
Motherfucker.
That's
Yeah,
a
you're sleeping on the
max-
couch tonight.
That was a max roll. That was a max damage roll. And then, luckily, we've already got the air mattress inflated in there.
Nope, I deflated it. Put away.
And then these guys start coming out of the woodwork.
Not funny. Oh, remake.
Oh man, this entire session was made by that laugh. And out of the same tree that you saw the first boy come out of, you see one ambling toward Rue and takes a swipe.
Don't you dare.
And just kind of swings and just goes super wide and is kind of really in slow motion, and Rue just kind of definitely dodges it.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh, fuck. And then this guy comes up from this southern tree and attacks Claymore. And like hits him full force and just like breaks some of his claws as he's swinging at you. So don't worry about that guy. And that's their turn.
Are you sure they don't spawn a million little tree bush babies?
Well, now that you mention it,
Now that you've put that on the table.
you
What?
you do
Oh.
notice 2 more that pop up in the distance.
You're shitting me.
Well, you
ask,
did it.
ask
You
and you
didn't
shall
notice,
receive.
but
You
me and
asked.
Rue might have.
You know what? I didn't want to do it. You made me do it.
Check as my turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's their turn. Aramis, you're up.
Oh, really? Dope.
Yeah.
Fucking A. So seeing that I am now like have a little more space between me and the fucking woodlings, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna swap out to my bow and pop this motherfucker with my bow.
Okay, roll to hit.
Nice.
You think that hits?
Nah, it misses.
Just wide
Okay.
right.
I'm gonna roll damage anyway, just in case.
Just in-
Aww.
Dope.
You just wanted to add Hunter's Mark just because?
Huh? No, I'm deliberately not using Hunter's Mark.
Well, you rolled with Hunter's Mark.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
that's because it's attached with my fucking.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can click that off. You can change that later.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, wait. Wait.
Don't worry, we'll deal with it later. It's not
Yeah.
important right
Well,
now.
it still should be 4 total because my.
Oh
mod
yeah.
is-
Yeah.
You hit him. You fucked him up, but you didn't kill him. You
No.
like blasted one of his arms off, but he's still ambling at your ass.
No, I know, but rolling. I'm confused by the damage roll because.
So you rolled 4 for your
I
natural
rolled
damage
a
and
one,
and
yeah.
1 for your hunter's mark.
Oh, the Hunter's Mark was 1. I
Yeah.
see. So that would be 5 total, but it should just be.
Yeah,
the
it's
4.
just 4. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, okay. I'm there. I'm there
We'll
now.
get you there, buddy. All right.
These are some killer
I'm
battle tunes, by the way.
Yeah, this is
I
a very intense battle music.
God, I hate you guys. I hate you guys so fucking much. I'm so fucking done with you guys.
I am gonna fucking.
No. Don't do anything because I have to fucking put up battle music
You have to what?
over here. I have to
Put up
fucking put
battle
up battle
music.
music.
Because right now we're like strolling through a forest, according to this music.
It's a very gentlemanly battle, you fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do say.
There's a bard. We forgot to mention there's a bard on the cart too.
Complete with Bard.
Just
God, I hate you.
playing
fuckers.
Smash Mouth like we're in Shrek.
Oh.
All right.
But let me see this grid. This grid is bad for my eyeballs.
This fucker's supposed to be playing music and this bitch ass thing isn't. Let's see, hold on.
I'm gonna get in this tree. Or at least under the tree, right here.
Hold on, I'm trying to queue up music because apparently Groot has given up on that. It's too hard.
You might have to clear it first.
And can I use 5 more feet of movement to get in the tree?
No, you literally. I'm not paying any fucking attention right now.
Okay. Well, I already moved my token. You can tell me. I technically have 5 more meat of. 5 more meat. I got 5 meat.
You got
Damn
some
it.
meat in them woods?
You know it, baby.
I
I
got
got all the
5 on it.
Aramis is bringing the meat.
5 meats. And
I have
more
5 more feet of movement to get in the tree if you
Climb
allow
check.
me.
climb check, motherfucker. Climb check.
Okay.
Is that Dex or
Can I
Athletics?
do acrobatics? Does acrobatics work for you, Dungeon Daddy?
And if you're gonna backflip into the tree, yes, but that's not. It's athletics, buddy.
Why can't I backflip into the tree?
You wanna backflip into the tree. I'll let
That-
you backflip into the tree.
Okay.
You fucking backflip into a tree. I am a kind of benevolent DM. Fucking Robin over here doing somersaults into the fucking third limb.
I mean, you got to do what you're good at, you know.
Apparently, it's fucking backflips.
Goddamn right.
Rue, you're up.
Okay, I'm spooked again.
Oh.
And I'm gonna cast Toll of Dead on the dude right in front of me. So I'm gonna take out my bell and ring it a little bit more fervently this time because I'm a little bit spooked here.
You got the shaky hand helping you
Yeah.
out.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's actually a disadvantage because he's shaking so hard with a bell. Oh, that's a crit fail, buddy. Yeah.
Okay, and he has taken no damage. So it's gonna be a D8.
That's correct.
Sick, bro. Sick, bro.
Dishing
Again,
it out.
yeah, I am very spooked, guys. Very spooked. So again, after watching Aramis do his little fucking tree thing, I'm gonna run past. So I imagine I'm gonna have to take a attack of opportunity here to get past this dude.
You will.
Okay.
Let's see what he rolls. Apparently, I just got rid of my character sheet, so let me pull that back up because I'm a very powerful and competent DM. These are my daily affirmations I tell myself.
Give us the damage, Dungeon Daddy.
He he tries to attack, but just like hits your long flowing cape that's behind you.
So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna try and climb 10 feet up or 5 feet up the tree. I watched Aramis very easily backflip into it.
Just rolled a fucking 1, and he's like,
I can't do a backflip by any means, but I'm gonna like try and jump and get in the tree.
Scrambling.
all right, roll athletics.
Nice.
Hey.
Wow. With a
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like jump up and just like do a instant
of
pull
God.
up, and like you're on the limb. Like you grab and you just hoist yourself up, and you're like crouched down on a limb.
See,
ready
I
for
feel like
action.
I'm like holding it with my legs and my arms, just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
All right, well then that happens. I tried to make it cool. Never mind. We
Nope,
have
I'm a little
we're
bitch right now.
a little bitch boy. I got it. All right, Claymore, you're up.
So seeing this one take a swipe at Rue and Rue running away, I enter into a rage. My normally arcane blue eyes turning into a bright red. And I don't give a fuck about this guy in front of me. I'm gonna run right over here.
All right, so you take an opportunity attack. Ooh, he gets you good as you're running away, and hits you in the shoulder and just like pulls back and rips some metallic for 4 damage, which is reduced to 2.
And then I will take a swing at this guy kitty corner to me. Recklessly.
14 hits, 4 damage. Yeah. How do you want to obliterate this thing into nothingness?
Well, hitting the last one with the flat side worked so well that I just flat side this one too. Broadside, I guess.
And he is gone. All right, Scarlet, you're up.
Do you want me to roll a perception check?
That's up to you, girl.
Yeah. If you're feeling spicy, let's do it.
So I like look around and I'm like, all right, guys, I guess I'll take care of the cart since all y'all have abandoned ship. Jeez. And you can tell me if I can do this or not. What I want to do is I want to swing.
Yeah,
Asshole.
what you want?
I want to swing my warhammer at the guy in front of me, but then I want to use the force of it to like move me in the hover cart to bump into the guy behind me just to knock him prone. Does that make sense? Like I want to like, if I hit, obviously.
Push off the guy with
Yeah.
your hand.
Yeah.
So this is how this is gonna work. Okay, if you want to do this, you can choose to do so, but you're gonna have to roll with disadvantage on the attack because you're taking your hammer and like hoisting it in, which is not swing a warhammer, right? And then if you do that, you will just automatically push the cart back.
Okay, will it knock the other guy prone?
He'll be able to do a strength check to see if he's not prone, but we will the cart back and he'll do a check.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I
All
want
right,
to.
try
I'm gonna
it.
try.
Fucking
I
Vandaboo.
like the idea. I definitely like the idea.
I don't like the idea anymore. Everybody.
So you rear back and you swing it up, and the hammer just kind of goes past him and like over around your head, and just kind of clinks back behind you.
And I'm like, well, I guess I wanted that too much. Give me the best wood you got.
Aramis, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Shoot.
All right. Do you want to move it all?
If I move, can I move the cart with me, or would that take an action? 'Cause
I
I don't
would
wanna
say if you're just
alone.
moving the cart, you can use your warhammer like a fucking oar to like push it around. Or it's a paddle since it's one-handed.
Well, isn't that what you were doing anyway? In swinging the hammer?
Well, that's
yeah,
what
but
she
I
was,
was attacking. Like,
yeah. So she's just trying to move with the cart. for
yeah, and
free.
I'm not trying to
Um,
let this cart get overtaken by.
And
Okay.
I definitely think that you can use your movement to push the cart around.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, then yes, I am moving me and the cart. I think you have to move the cart for me though.
You mean Momo?
I think that's where I can go. Let's see. Excuse me.
You can roll either a sleight of hand or an athletics check to stop the cart from just rolling off away.
There's a stop button. Like what?
You're gonna slap the stop button as you're going.
Well, I mean, I'm in it. Okay, I'll roll, I guess. I
Now,
don't know what.
if you use the stop button, I'll say you can just stop it. It's going to be a little jerky, but I think you got it.
Okay, it's not gonna mess the card up, right?
No,
Okay.
not that you know of.
Proof. Okay,
Oh,
that's
jeez.
that.
Um, Man, I'm really terrible at this whole streaming thing. There's been so many clusterfucks over here. All right, hey, there's an army of fucking tree things. Let's fuck some shit up over here. So this guy comes over to you, Claymore, and will attack with his claws since you're very close.
He has advantage, by the way.
And it's not rolling for me over here. Okay. So he rolls with a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
All right, so he hits for 4 piercing damage, which is half to 2.
Yeah.
And then this other guy comes up and rolls to hit with advantage, and does a 14 hit.
Nope.
So
Wow.
Because
he
I'm
clink.
Warforged.
Yeah, because I'm a broken class
I have plus
or
4.
character. And then this guy rolls over here
Jeez.
and is attacking our hero, and is going to swing with advantage.
Are you not using physical dice?
No, I've got it set up in here, just quick and
So
easy.
that is it so that your stream can see what you roll?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think it's more satisfying to the viewer.
Yeah.
It's not
sure.
satisfying for me since I bought you new dice that never get used now.
Hold on, I'm gonna get him.
No, baby. I'm just fucking with you. Don't do that.
Oh, it rolled on the notebook. Hold on, I gotta make it louder. Hold on, you gotta get this Foley work.
I do like to hear that noise though.
It's
a good sound.
rolling to the bike. Oh, it's so good.
I'm sorry I asked. I'm sorry, y'all. I did this to us.
And I got 2 nat 20s. It's so weird on these new dice. No, the third tree creature ambles up and tries to take a swing, and you just parry it off to no damage. This other tree creature comes over and ambles up to the cart
Get away from my cart.
and is going
No
to
touching.
swing at Najma.
No, I'm Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Rude. You should
No,
roll for a
that's the
disadvantage for
cleric.
that.
Cleric is Rue. So
No.
he swings, and you're slamming down to stop to press the stop button, and he comes over and claws your back pretty deep for 5 damage.
Again?
Yeah.
What the hell? Well, it's nice knowing y'all. I mean, it's still here, but just barely.
And then this guy comes over and swings up at Aramis, and because Aramis has a height advantage, I'll give him disadvantage.
Hey, I'm in the cart. Don't I have height advantage?
Trying real hard over there, huh, girl?
Okay, yeah, I got to.
And so he swings, and he's kind of swinging wild and just slaps some branches away and does really nothing. And then you got your boys up here sliding down this cliff, coming down. Their roots kind of lift up and then kind of make a slide for them down as they come down toward the bottom. And that's the scary tree thing's turn. Aramis, you're up.
I'm going to utterly ignore the dude pawing at my feet. And I'm gonna shoot at this guy right there on Claymore.
And now normally you would have disadvantage on that roll because they're like in your space, but I think that with the height that you've got, you'll be fine. I think that it thematically makes sense.
Wait, why would he normally have disadvantage?
Because if
Because
you're
he's
using,
like right up on me.
yeah, if you're using a ranged weapon or even a spell
Oh.
when someone's in melee range, you're supposed to roll a disadvantage.
Hmm.
But Yeah, you can go ahead and attack that just regularly. Oh, yeah, 26 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Try again. Better luck next time.
Yeah. Yeah, and you kind of blow through this guy and like clip out like a big portion of his core, and he kind of pulls some chunks together to try and rearrange himself, but he is looking real fucked up.
Question: if I like shift my position in this tree, like technic is like to this position. If I do that, that's
You're
not an
Yeah, you're
Is
not
that
moving out of his range, so you
okay?
don't need to take an opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
All right, Rue, you're up.
So I'm gonna look
With
down.
your
I'm gonna look down at Claymore and say, "Are you okay?"
Yep, don't worry about me.
Okay. Has any of the twigs besides the one that Aramis just shot taken damage?
The one in front of me also has damage.
No, neither of the others have taken damage. Oh, I just deleted one.
Like, where did
He
one
took,
die?
he took a lot of damage.
Okay. Well, I'm going to again from inside the tree. I'm going to climb up a little bit higher, and try and get a good view. And I'm going to toll the dead on this fella right here next to Claymore.
So first, if you're gonna climb up, because you're climbing up, give me a pretty low athletics check.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1 and fall out.
Yeah, basically that's what. Yeah, you're good. You hoist yourself up. Still kind of holding on. You're like ringing your bell behind your head. Did I just inadvertently dab on my stream?
Yes,
No.
you did.
No.
Oh, I wasn't looking. Damn it! I'm gonna have to go back and watch that shit.
Check the replay. Yeah. So you told the dead on which one?
This
Colin?
fella right here.
Okay. So he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. And it's a 13.
The DC is 13.
Yeah, so I
Damn.
think it works the same, right?
If it
So
meets,
if
it beats.
yeah, I think it works the same that way too. So
Hey,
So his,
not 1 damage.
no. I think if it meets the save, it saves.
Oh, so it saves. Okay, makes
I
sense.
think so.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, if it meets, it beats, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you ring the bell and he kind of just plugs his ears up and like little baby trees like sprout out, blocking out his ears, and he's good there.
Okay.
I'll do more of that.
All right, Claymore, you're surrounded. What do you do?
I'll be fine. I'm gonna swing at this one that Aramis hit. Not recklessly.
Great call. 22 definitely hits. And you cut off
I
his
just kicked
legs.
this one.
What's
Just
that?
fucking- I just like Sparta kick this one.
And he explodes. And his friends look over in horror.
And that's it.
Scarlet, you're up, girl.
Thanks for getting my name right. I'm a. That didn't come through. Whatever you just tried to say.
It doesn't
Um,
happen often that I get her
oh.
name right, guys.
Seems that way.
Okay, back in the game. So this fucker in front of me. It's gonna swing my warhammer at him. Hope for the best. Like, I really don't like you, dude. That was a 12 hit.
A 12 does not hit.
Fucker. Of course it doesn't.
Sorry, baby.
That's okay.
I still love you even if you don't love me.
Oh. I'm like, well, I'm gonna do this tango, I suppose, and move away again. With the cart.
Okay.
Let's see, where do I want to go? To be clear, what direction were we heading? Were we heading like to the
You
left?
came.
Is
You
that where?
came from the left. Remember, you rolled
Oh,
up to the split.
okay. Um,
So the path you're on is a path that's headed toward the mountains.
okay. I'm gonna continue to advance down there with the cart. I don't know if that's
Alright.
30 feet or not. I didn't clock it
Yep.
out.
Nope. You already moved it. I'm
Well,
not moved. Yeah. There you
I
go.
got 5 more feet. Boop.
Anyway. All right. So, the scary tree things go. We've got a round of attacks over here for Claymore. This guy, the one that Rue was aiming at, swings with with his newfound ear tree powers, and slices at you for a total of 3 damage, which is half to 2. The other spooky tree attacks you for 5 damage, which is half to 2. And then you've got the ambling boys coming over this way.
Forgot about those
And
tits.
then this guy, seeing that his prey is walking away, goes for the easier target. And is going to attack with disadvantage at Aramis. And does the 12 beat your AC?
No.
Okay. So he's flailing wildly, trying to get up at you. Maybe these will actually roll. I might have 30 rolls in a second. Oh yeah. So because he's trying to, he looks really strong and fierce, but because he's aiming up, he does not connect as well. And hey guys, guess
More
what?
coming, right?
Jesus Christ, there's more.
Guess what?
It's just because you didn't have anything planned past this, right? You just wanted it to just keep going right here.
Oh, it looks like 7 spawned here. Not that's so weird. All right, and as they come alive, that is their turn. Aramis, you're up.
So this one, I damaged this one, right? This is the one I damaged with my
Yes.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Just
bursted
making
through him pretty early.
Okay. Well, fick. Seeing these 2 dudes pile up on me, I'm gonna sling the bow to my back and take out my short swords again, and I'm gonna swing first at the guy that I already damaged. Fuck.
Oh no. Baby, can't hear you.
A 7 surprisingly does not hit.
And I guess I'll use my bonus action to swing with my left hand again. Same
Yep.
way, right? Yep. Cool. Dope. 7 does a 10 hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
So Aramis is getting a little spooked, and he's kind of trying to do this little dance to try and get away from their swipe.
I'm trapped in the tree, baby.
Slashing down. That's it. You want to try and do any movement?
No, I'll stay there.
Jump in the tree next to you.
Yeah, right. Like
Fucking
Backflip.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
acrobatics check to jump to the tree Rue's in. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's just a DC 30, dude. You got it.
You got it.
All right, Rue, you're up.
So how far am I up this tree at this point?
I'd say you're probably like 12 feet.
I'm gonna keep going higher, baby. I am not trying to get fucked up here.
All right, buddy. Roll a check. Yep, you're good.
Okay. So then again, I'm seeing Claymore surrounded, but I did see that sprouts flew out of Homeboy's ears, so I'm gonna assume that I know that I can't toll the dead, so I'm gonna toll the dead on this guy.
All right, and that's not saying that you couldn't have done that. That was just thematic bullshit.
For sure. Well, again, thematically, I'm gonna see that grow
Get
out
the other
and
guy.
say, okay, well, Claymore's got that.
All right, and he's fucked. How do you fuck his brain?
Very gently, actually. Romantically, if you
While
would.
whispering
There,
sweet nothings.
Yeah.
there's some fucking
Looking deep
smooth
into his
pan
eyes
flute.
while listening to Marvin Gaye. Sexual healing.
Damage for him. He is not.
He's not damaged.
He's not damaged, and surprisingly enough, he did not have a lot of health, so his head just explodes,
Yes.
and it looks like a lot of fucking pine needles are just all in front of Claymore.
Well, there's our kindling.
All right, Claymore, you're up.
So I'm gonna shout up as I swing my sword at this other guy. Rue, Aramis, get to the cart.
Cart.
All right, yeah, that definitely hits. Oh yeah.
Ow.
You're just at this point. You're just like kind of like windmilling. You're just like linking, just swinging around, and just obliterating all these little tree men. All right.
And I am gonna move right underneath Rue.
Okay. Najima, you're up.
Well, I didn't really want to have to do this so
I mean,
soon.
Scarlet, you're up. I didn't say Najima. I know your name, baby. It's
You're so
it's just the
bad.
name of my favorite fantasy character. I totally know who you are.
Okay. So, I'm gonna cast Shatter on these two fuckers.
Oh
over here.
yeah.
I hate to use it this soon. Like, I'm, I'm a little desperate.
But hey, just so you know, you're a short rest character, so like
I know. Yeah.
all you gotta do is
That's
take a little hour nap.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a con save, right?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2 con saves. Got an 11 and a 13.
Nope, they fail.
Okay, so roll what, 3d8?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You sure didn't want to do it over this way? Like, you could probably fuck up a few more characters over here.
Can I? Well, I don't want to hit Aramis, but
By a
I
few
think.
more characters, you mean me, right?
Okay, okay. That went right over my head.
Just fucking shattered the tree. He falls.
3d8. Boop. Please tell me that kills them.
Yeah, so both of these die, and like the tree itself just kind of like starts cracking in.
And if there's any more little surprise peepers over there, they're dead too. You
Yeah, that's
can't
what
spawn from
all
this
the
area.
That's what I was getting with the whole. The tree starts to just get destroyed.
And then I shout to the team. I'm like, okay, I've cleared a path for y'all to get back to the cart.
Oh, have you?
I mean,
Mostly.
yeah.
Just jump over him.
And then I have a question about like how do reactions work? Do I have to like prep a reaction, or can I just take a reaction anytime?
A reaction happens anytime outside of your turn. So
Well, right, but like
you don't have to say, "Hey, I'm." When something, you can say, "Hey, I'm waiting till something happens," and that is holding an action. But a reaction is somebody else does something,
okay,
and you respond to it by doing an ability
okay, cool.
or a thing.
That's what I
Right-
thought. Yeah.
Right now, most of us, the only reaction we have is opportunity attack. For most of us, right now.
I have a a spell that's a reaction, but I was just curious
Okay.
about like if I had to
Yeah.
stay on my turn that I might use this as a reaction, or if I could just do
No,
it.
you can just
Okay.
do it whenever the reaction happens. Yeah.
Okay.
But then you only have one reaction until it gets back to your turn.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cuckoo.
Okay. So let me just do one thing. I'm actually trying to get onto my stream on my phone because it's a lot of juggling pieces on my computer. Hey, look. Okay, there we go. All right. So the scary tree things go, and we're gonna start with these boys underneath Aramis, just trying to swipe up at him. And even with disadvantage, this boy swings for attacks with a 15, and swings for 5 damage on you, Aramis.
Fuck you. Heard.
And then your other boy comes over a little bit closer, and he swings wild, so you don't have to worry about him.
You said 5 total damage?
Yeah, on that first attack.
Cool.
And then this tree boy comes in and swings up
Jeez.
and misses. And this guy comes up
Wow.
and
But
does a
Barking hunting
13
dogs.
does a 13 hit your AC?
No, it does not. The AC is
Okay.
15. So
Okay.
that one guy, that one boy, fucking.
Got lucky.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the spooky ghost boys. Oh wait,
No.
spooky tree boys.
Don't you do it.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Next time.
All right. So those are the scary tree boys. Aramis, you're up.
Okay, so I'm a little shaken now because I'm not. I did murder too initially, but like now I'm just like, what the fuck's happening? So I'm imagining in these tree branches, I am lightly obscured. And now I imagine I'm still going to have to roll a stealth check for this, but I can use the ability Mask of the Wild, and I can attempt to hide even when I'm only lightly obscured.
You can hide, bro.
Look,
He's
they're
just gonna, like,
literally
put his
looking
back
at
to the
you.
tree, just like.
Yeah. You can't see me.
He's gonna take a leaf off and just like do like this.
Hey, it's an ability. I got the ability, all right?
Look, okay, if you can make sense of why you can have
Disappear in a tree.
4 creatures looking at you hungrily, and you can say, "I'm gonna disappear." How do you do it? If you can
Convince Dungeon
rationalize
Daddy.
this,
Okay, well, first of all, I'm in a wood elf, so we are in my natural fucking terrain. I'm hiding. I'm in a tree, and I'm wearing the right colors.
okay,
Second
your
of
armor is
all,
dirty. Yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I don't that because the ability doesn't make sense. The ability doesn't give you much. It just says you can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured.
Okay, so basically, what it's saying is that most of the time you have to have a decent amount of coverage to take hide action.
Right.
Now, if someone's looking at you and you're standing behind a barrel and you crouch behind the barrel, it doesn't matter if they can't see you. If the barrel's by itself, they're like, yeah, fucker's behind the barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so you're just saying no.
If you're using Master of the Wild, like a normal person who isn't a ranger can't just hide in tall grass, but you know how to move your body with nature. So some like a fighter would just be like, I'm gonna duck down in the grass. They're like, no, I can fucking see you. But a ranger can hide into the grass and move themselves with nature and use that as cover. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
That's definitely what I was going for.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but there's
But
4
you
creatures
make a
looking at
valid
you.
argument that there are 4 creatures on me, and I will accept that I can't do it because they're right on top of me.
Now, if you were here and these 4 creatures were around Claymore, and like you're like, I'm gonna hide right now and no one can see me, well, that would be great. You know, you could use your Mask of the Wild and you would be
Sure.
obscured.
Yeah.
But fuckers are staring at you, bro.
Right, and I don't. It's not like a fucking rogue ability where I can just
like a magical-
disappear.
Yeah,
Because
you're
I
you're not
disappear.
casting invisibility.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
you're putting camo in your face and like
All right.
leaning back
Well,
into a tree.
fucking short swords in hand. Then I guess I'm still gonna swing at this fucking dude that I already damaged right here.
Okay.
Hey.
14 hits. Roll damage.
Yay.
And how do you thin the mob over here, Aramis?
I imagine that since he's below me, that I just like clip the top of his fucking dome, just like chop off his brain branches. You know what I'm saying? Just like and watch the tree body crumple below me.
And you
And
like
then-
it's. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. That's it. That was it for him. But I am gonna use my bonus action to swing at this boy right here with.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and just for now, until you fix this, just roll your short sword again. We'll just take 2 off, and then that way, if you need to do your damage, you can just do your damage.
Does a 4
Yeah.
or does a 14 hit again?
14 does hit. Surprisingly enough.
Hey, does a 9 murder that son of a bitch?
And which one were you aiming for?
This boy.
Okay,
I don't
that's
think
fine.
any of them were damaged, but
Yeah, but they have different health, so.
Oh.
Yes, you do obliterate this boy. So you take the brain bits from another and you like slap him in the face with them and then cut his brain bits off too.
what happened to Claymore's
I'm
token?
under Rue.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just under Rue. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to use my movement to make an acrobatics check to jump into this tree. And I imagine I'll still take opportunity attack.
Yeah, you'll still take an opportunity attack, but you can go ahead and roll an acrobatics check to see if you make it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh no.
Yeah, Remick. You're jumping from tree to tree.
They're
You're
close
pretty high up.
together.
You're pretty
There's no
high up
vine,
there.
But he
There's
is a
no-
wood elf. I feel like because it's him. I don't know. I just feel like the check should be lower because he's a wood elf and they're close together. I don't know.
I mean, it's a 10-foot jump essentially. I mean,
Yeah.
so
It is.
Dunk him in the
gotta say,
water.
You're on the fucking ground, buddy. But
Word.
before that does happen, you are going to take 2 opportunity attacks with disadvantage because you were still in the tree when this happened.
Right.
The first one hits you for 3 damage,
Okay.
and the second one was going to crit, but only hits you for 4 damage.
Ooh.
And I'll say that you make the distance, but you stumble and fall.
I'm just on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not far enough that you're gonna take any damage, but you don't make the jump.
Okay, well, I'm going to run then. As well. Since I'm now on the ground, I'm also going to. I think I have. That was 10 feet of movement, so I have
Yeah,
25 more feet.
your speed is 35.
Yeah.
I have fleet of
Fucking
foot.
Ranger.
Rangers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3,
And that's assuming you
4,
were not
5.
prone.
Oh yeah, I'm on the cart, baby. I make it to the cart.
Yeah, boy.
Team! Let's see
Alright.
you stand in the cart fully erect next turn.
Aramis
Both of them
just
stand there, fully erect.
runs forward and like full chub leans forward and springs off of his dick
Oh Lord. What a
and is in
stretch.
the cart.
Scary movie.
Scarlett's like, what did I just witness?
I can
Flesh
never
it down,
unsee this.
baby.
I'm not mad.
Never
I'm a
unsee
little
this.
impressed.
All right, so Rue, you're up.
So
You
I'm gonna
got
look.
Claymore underneath you, and
I'm gonna look to Claymore. Are you sure? You're sure we should run?
Mm-hmm.
I feel
I'm
pretty
sure.
safe here. Okay. So then I'm just gonna like turn my back and just trust fall towards him.
All right, Claymore, roll a strength check.
Strength.
I'm gonna say even a saving throw.
Strength saving. I got this.
Oh yeah, you scoop them.
That's beautiful.
You've been scooped.
That is just beautiful.
I just fall into his arms. I give him a hug, say thank you, and I'm gonna toll the dead this guy as I'm hauling ass towards the cart. I'm gonna like just as I'm running, I'm just gonna be like "fuck you" and just fucking keep on running.
All right. So, but he does make this. This has got little sprouty ears. They pop out,
Okay, so yeah, so
and then you're running.
yep.
Where do you
5,
get?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And I
All
don't spring
right.
off my dick. I just like jump in and like fucking lay low.
Not as impressed.
All right, Claymore, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the cart 30 feet. And then if I can use my action to dash with the cart and push the cart another 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll say I'll allow that.
Can I fit the cart through this gap in the tree in this cliff?
Yeah.
So standing behind the cart, then I'll just run down this road, clipping the corner.
That tracks.
Don't you
All
even.
right. And then this is where. Yeah, I even with the scritching, cracking sounds of the twig entities behind you, you can hear them fading off in the distance as Claymore is pushing this thing rapidly outside of the quote unquote danger zone, and you are out of combat.
Good job, Claymore.
So Rue is freaked the fuck out. What was that, guys? Can anyone tell me what that was?
I
don't
look at Prince Aramis. I'm like, this is your neck of the woods. What the hell was that?
While you guys
These
are
are
talking,
not
by the way,
my
I just have my
words.
head down and I'm just fucking running still down the road.
These may be woods, but they are not my woods. I have not seen anything like that back home.
I'm like racking my brain trying to think about if I've heard anything or read anything about that. Can I roll maybe Arcana or something to see if I know what this was?
The twig creatures.
Yeah,
You can roll. Yeah.
Arcana.
Let's see what bullshit I want to pull out. Yeah, sure. Actually, roll. Well, okay, we'll roll with Arcana. Yeah. So, with an 11, you're really not sure of what this is. It's not something that you've heard of or learned about. But you have seen. Well, you have seen records of nature being afflicted, and nature turning against man, essentially.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of evidence of this,
Yeah.
but you might have seen a reference somewhere deep down in an archive.
Okay. So I'd be like, yeah, like I've heard about like man versus the wild, but this is not what I expected at all. This is a lot more intense.
Did you guys see them shits shift? They were
I'm
like
just
one thing and then
kind
they
of-
were another thing. I've never seen anything like that.
I'm not paying attention, but you see me over in the corner, kind of like hugging myself, and I'm gonna where the fuck is it? There it is. Cast. Wow, that sucks. Cure wounds on myself.
Oof.
I recover 4 hit points from that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of enemies. I mean, camouflage, use stealth, and things like that, but nothing the way those trees were just hidden.
And are your eyes still red, or have they gone back to blue?
They would have gone back to blue by now.
Okay.
What color's your flower, Rue?
Oh, yeah.
It is a dark brown because I've shit my pants.
Shit.
Yes, flower. Uh, I don't want to smell that flower now.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm like a shepherd. I'll let you my pants.
So, as we're on this cart, and I assume Claymore's still pushing us, I'm like, well,
Yeah, I slowed down from like a dead sprint, but just pushing along.
before we enter into the actual mines, I'm gonna need to take about an hour, give or take, to recover from all that because they got the better of me. Um, so if this is the kind of thing that we're gonna be up against, things we know nothing about, we got our work cut out for us.
I mean, yeah, if the very land itself is after us.
Indeed. What time of day is it by now?
Let's see.
We
We-
would have left town by what, like midday-ish?
it would probably been around 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we woke up, talked to Hollyhock, went
That was around
to
11.
see Kemek, came back to Hollyhock, went back to Kemek, and then rented the
cart,
cart,
yeah.
and then we've been traveling for however long this has been.
Yeah, so I'd say it's probably around like 4 or 5 now.
So it's important that we know what time we took the car. 1 o'clock was it? Because it
It
last.
was yeah, we'll say you left the cart place at 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that timetable's gonna suck because we're not gonna be able to take a long rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the cart's
Just
only
need a short
24 hours.
rest.
Well, yeah.
So I'm like, you guys got this. I'm gonna take, I guess. And I just make myself
Well,
cozy.
I guess the question is, where are we? Should we rest? Like, should we get to the mines then rest, or should we rest now before even trying to find the mines?
You guys are like essentially this path is where you start up the mountain cliff face.
Okay.
Not cliff face, but the mountain path.
Hmm.
I would say we go until the forest thins out a bit,
Okay.
and then we can stop for a bit.
Okay.
I mean, I took
Okay.
0 damage, so I don't need to rest. But I'm visibly more spooked than all 3 of you.
It's the flower.
All right. So you might even. I mean, it's pretty much you're starting up this incline, and you might travel for I don't know, say an hour before you're like into mountain range, right? And you
Well, then
can
I got my rest that I needed. Because
yeah, and that's the great thing about the cart is you can just take a short rest
Right.
as you ride.
And does it take a lot of force to push the cart, or is it like anyone can push the cart?
Oh no, yeah, you can just like boop and
Oh
it's
well,
good
then
to
I
go.
would have.
It's
If that's the case, then I would have said, "Well, guys, I'll push. You guys rest, and I can let these guys rest." While the fucking Rue's just like not able to see over the cart fully, just pushing it. You know.
all right.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to roll some hit dice, you can choose to do so now.
I'm gonna take a quick potty break. I gotta pee.
What does that mean? Roll hit dice. I see that. I don't know what that means.
Well, okay,
So on a short
so-
rest, when you regain hit points, you're gonna roll your hit dice to see how much you actually regain.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
I just
Yeah, so you can
Regain
see how.
14.
Yeah, so and again, in roll 20, you're gonna see you have 2 hit dice. So you're gonna put that down to 1 when you use a hit dice.
Mhm.
So you can essentially
Use a
use 2
resource.
hit dice right now and regain fully if you're that low, but then you won't have
yeah
a
you
hit
can
dice
use
later.
however many you want.
And
Gosh, seeing a fucking D12 as a hit dice.
it's I know I was like 14. Holy shit!
God, I hate it.
Okay, so wait, I just hit this hit dice button, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
And
And
knock
it'll
it down.
only roll 1 if I hit the button.
Correct.
yeah.
Okay.
And it'll add your con modifier.
And this is just for a short rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then on a long rest, you recover half of
Hey. full health,
your
baby.
hit dice.
And then if you you can use both hit dice if you want.
Yeah,
But,
Yeah.
And you won't have it for later.
but it's a resource that you got to manage.
Right.
Because on a long rest,
And-
you only recover half, or what? I can't remember the exact amount.
Half
but
of your total, right?
Yeah.
So do those? So, but a long rest automatically recovers full HP, or does it depend on your hit?
Yes.
No, you'll fully
No.
recover HP, and then you'll recover half your hit dice
And all your spell
Oh,
slots.
okay,
and all your
okay,
spell
okay.
slots.
I see. So okay, so I used one hit right now. If I had used both,
You would have no more
Then-
hit dice.
but on a long rest, I would only have one.
Yeah, you
You
would
want
get one back.
One
Yeah.
return to me. Okay, I got it. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so you guys have taken your kind of short rest on this cart as you're kind of moseying about. It's about an hour later when you're looking at the base of the mountain, and it looks to be just a short jaunt up to the dark dark rock mines. So you could probably make it in an hour up to that entrance, the cave entrance that you see. Do you guys want to push forward and do any sort of reconnaissance near the mine, or do we want to end it here at the base?
I mean, I'm gonna keep pushing them until they tell me to stop.
So we're definitely like at the this definitely we see the mines now, like 100%. We're at the mines.
Yeah, you've seen some indicators on the road that have kind of pointed you in the direction that you would imagine. When you saw that split, there was a forest pass and there was a mountain pass, and you pretty much clearly see this is a well-trafficked area that will push you toward the mountain.
Right.
And you don't see any other mine entrances in this route.
Well, we may want to do a little reconnaissance, knowing that there are Durgar in there.
And we're technically in mountainous terrain now, right? Not
Correct.
forest anymore. Okay. I didn't even think about that. I should have when we were in the forest, I fucked up.
Should have had some advantage going on.
Yeah. Not like a crazy advantage that would have been oh fucking enemy trees or anything, but
Give you a little extra oomph.
Yeah.
He could have flipped an extra feet with his boner.
Plus one to chub is what I'm looking for here.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Let's get up just right around the outside of the cave, and then we can, if everybody's got the patience, we can do just a little reconnaissance, and then call it a night if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that.
Go ahead.
If I may, wait. Well, no, it doesn't make sense. Never mind.
What are you trying to do?
No, forget about it. It doesn't really make sense where we are right now.
Okay. So as you push up toward this cave entrance, are you guys holding back and leaving the cart and pushing forward? Are you going up as a party to check things out? Are you sending a scout?
I say we send a scout. I would definitely say the ranger. I mean, that's just me. Be like, hey, Aramis, this is your specialty, right? Go check it out for us before we roll up in there with this cart and shit.
After having hugged myself in the cart for an hour, I definitely cocked my eyebrow at Scarlet. But I see that it's Scarlet being like, "Yo, be a man." So I'm like, okay. Okay.
Don't be a bitch, you bitch.
So
Yeah,
I'll stealth my way up to the platform or entranceway or whatever to the mine to see what I can see.
So as soon as he sort of walks away, I'm gonna go to Aramis real quick, and he's gonna see that my flower's gonna go from a dark shit brown to a lighter shit brown.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna say, please find out what's going on here, and I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Rad. Okay, so I'll give you the choice, Aramis. Do you want to use that guidance on a stealth roll up or on a perception check of what's going on around here?
Perception. You pick it.
No, well, should I do? Well, okay, so I guess I would have to roll twice because I want to do the perception check once I'm already there.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like he's
Yeah.
giving you guidance. So I'm saying you can choose to use it on a stealth roll to get up more stealthily, or you can use it on your perception check.
Right,
because
right.
it's the next check that you make.
Well, and the way
Gotcha.
guidance works
Yeah.
is he rolls a d4 after the roll, so you can see. What
Yeah,
he
but
wants to add.
but I'm saying
technically-
which one he wants to add it to.
Well, guidance is also a cantrip, so as long I don't know what the distance is, but as long as I'm within like whatever the distance is, you can also just
Touch.
keep casting guidance on me.
Yeah,
touch.
it's touch. Yeah.
Oh, it's touch. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to bring that up in my other D&D session because my cleric in that campaign is just like, yeah, just guidance on fucking everybody. Doesn't matter who, fucking guidance.
And it's also a concentration spell, so you can only use it one at a
It's not
time.
concentration.
One at a time. Well, yeah,
Is
but
it?
it's like
Are you
it's
sure?
Oh
not-
no, it
he's
is.
doing
It is. My bad.
He's doing it
Emboldening
out of
bond is not
combat.
concentration.
He's
I
doing
get
it
that
out
too.
of combat, so it's not like that crazy. It's just like, okay,
But it is a little game breaking, you know.
yeah, right.
That's
Okay,
why I don't
well
use
then
it all the time.
I will save the guidance for the perception check, and I'll just roll a normal stealth check to get up there.
So he wouldn't be able to roll first and see what he wants to use it on.
No, because it's the next roll that you make.
Oh,
But I'm letting him have a choice.
I see.
I'm letting him have a choice of like, do you start pushing off into the woods and like start your stealth move, or do you use it to start your stealth? You know. So yeah, you're a fucking shadow moving in. And hey, baby, I'm gonna pull out these dice to roll something.
Oh,
All right.
yay.
What so you push up toward the to the cave entrance. What are you looking for?
Well, I guess I imagine I'm looking for signs of enemies, signs of like, yeah, like what's going on in general, because we've been told that this place is occupied by these Duragar, so I guess I'm looking for them. And based on everything that's been happening, I'm also wondering if these fucking rocks are gonna start moving.
Stone
Yeah,
cold.
roll for initiative. The rocks start coming after that ass. They are rock hard.
Well,
and
they
fully
don't know.
erect.
The rocks may be rock hard, but they don't know where I am. Okay.
They're using their rock boners like a fucking
Like a-
divining rod.
Yeah, because they can sense the wood.
Anyways, so you're looking for enemies, and we'll just roll a perception. So
Okay.
enemies and any sort of danger is what you're looking for.
And then I'll take.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Thank goodness for
got it.
guidance.
Yeah.
So just
No,
a
we'll see
D4.
about thanks goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
no.
It's
Ah.
See about
You
that.
feel Rue's energy just flow through you, and then you look down at your feet like, fuck yes, these are some sick boots.
That is bad, man. I'm fucking proficient in that. God
Yeah, that's a +4. So you stealth up to the cave, and looking around, you don't notice anything of immediate threat outside. There are no trees, so that's a good thing. It's just kind of rocks and a barren landscape. But the mine entrance is a cave that's kind of reinforced with a barrier there. You don't see any lights inside the cave. How close do you go?
Well, I stealthed my way up there, right? So I definitely like if there's something in the cave, I imagine they can't see me. And I'm assuming there's some kind of like opening, like not opening, but like flat area around the entrance. I'm
Yeah,
imagining.
it's a pretty wide, like I said, it's pretty open in this area right now because there's no tree coverage. It's
Right.
just rocks and dirt, and you're hiding behind boulders as you go
So
up.
I would be like behind one of the bigger boulders, I guess, on the edge of this like flatter area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say you can probably get within like I don't know, say 20 feet of the entrance with the closest big boulder, and you notice that there is a barricade that is in front or is in the cave entrance, so you can see there's like a palisade with spikes kind of reinforced there, so it's got a very narrow entrance. You don't see any bodies in there, but the roll a nature check.
Are you sure?
I'm
You
trying to
sure?
give you something here.
You sure you don't want a survival check?
Or he could take a better look.
Hey,
That
I'll
might
take
work.
that at a -1.
You
Wow.
hear the chittering of or squeaking of an animal that you think is a bat.
Oh, no.
That sounds pretty noticeable inside there.
Okay.
But you don't notice any like humanoids. You don't see anything that's inside, but you do as you're like taking all this entrance in. You start seeing the ground a little bit further, and you notice like gear that's been dropped of where it looks like this place was just abandoned rapidly. There's pickaxes, there's shovels, there's a fucking boot over there, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but there's a boot, and that's what you see.
Um, so unrelated to this, while I'm up here and I'm in like a relatively flat area, I guess, like but behind a boulder, can I roll a survival check to track Momo? Like a survival animal tracking check to see if I see any signs of like Momo around here.
Yeah, you could roll for that.
Those +4s aren't helping you, fella.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let me roll -1 religion check to try to find Momo. Dear God, bring me my bird back.
Yeah, as you're looking around, see any immediate signs, but you do see a distinct claw mark that you would associate with Momo, but it's a lot bigger than what you remember.
Ruh-roh.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I reckon I will make my way back to the party the same way that I came so that I'm undetected.
Okay.
And report what I saw about the barricaded entrance and hearing the bat noises. The like dropped equipment and stuff like that, and like the fact that it looks like the place was like abandoned in a hurry, but that I didn't see any immediate danger outside the cave.
And you did see the just to circle back, you did see the tracks for the Momo-esque shape were headed into the cave.
Oh, okay. Okay. What I will do is pull Rue aside and say, "Hey, Rue, like, I'm not really sure, but I saw this familiar looking claw mark that it was a lot bigger, but it reminded me of Momo. I don't know. I don't want to have hope, but I'm hoping."
Well, let's go find him. Let's go look.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Shh.
To circle back, you definitely could have got the cart for free. You
For
totally could.
free?
For free, you totally could have. You totally could have. There was definitely a route where you guys could have gotten that cart for free, but I just when she was like, yeah, fuck yeah, okay, cool.
That's a live-learn situation.
Yeah. It's like use the resources that you've got. Yeah. You guys have fun? Did you guys like
Yeah.
my fucking tree battle?
Twig boys.
Yeah.
Twig
Hell
boys.
yeah, dude.
Were they
I'm-
actually endless?
I didn't have a definite on that. I wanted to make them endless, but if you guys didn't get
Didn't
that, I
sleep.
was gonna stop them at some point, and I did kind of like pull back. I didn't want to like inundate you guys immediately.
Sure.
Um,
Sadly, we didn't keep murdering them. Had we kept murdering them, it would have just been Killfest 2021. Let's fucking go.
yeah, they were gonna keep coming for a while at least, and then thank goodness Scarlet had the idea of like, let's get out of here.
Who is Claymore? Well,
Was
Scarlet,
it Claymore?
Scarlet dipped,
started moving the
and
cart.
I was like, oh, she's running away from us. What the fuck?
going
And
on?
Claymore's like, no, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check,
And then-
please.
And then Aramis dove out of a tree and landed flat on his face.
Yeah. It's funny how you say dove when it was more of fell.
Wait for me.
Graceful fall.
No, I dove and landed on my face. It was a
He
dive.
dove for a branch, missed
Yeah,
the branch.
Oh.
I was trying to be graceful.
Yeah, and watching you eat shit is why I didn't jump out. I was like, all right, well, Claymore.
Claymore was pretty strong. We
Yeah.
can solve this.
I'm 85 pounds soaking away. He's got this.
Yeah, the check was like a fucking 10 when you fell out of the tree. It's like, yeah, he's probably gonna catch you. But if he does it, if it's a fucking 1, sure. Fucking eat shit. Get the wind knocked out of you. You're stunned for a round.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
My dog came running when I made that sound. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, hell yeah, sick shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Now the first
And-
dungeon dive.
Ah, fuck. I
Yeah.
gotta manage this. I fucking. How many arrows did I fire? 3? 2. 2. 2. I fired 2 arrows, right?
I think it was 2. It might have been 3, but I feel like 2 feels good.
Yeah, I gotta manage that in the
yeah.
equipment.
And like I said, I think I said this previously. Like I'm trusting you guys to keep up with your sheet and all that stuff. So it's like, if I need to check you guys and you want help, like let me know. But otherwise, you're all fucking adults. You got this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any questions, comments, concerns?
No.
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 I'm excited to see what the fuck is in these mines. I'm
Are
a little
ya?
nervous.
A little
Yeah,
scared, yeah.
I'm a little nervous about the cart situation because I
Is
feel
there
like
like a
we
key
may
to the
have to
cart?
like sleep in the fucking wild or something.
There's not a key to the cart.
We may
There's a
have to.
stop button.
We may
Oh,
have
the
to
cart
abandon
doesn't
the
fit
cart.
in the cave entrance? Is that what?
We never said that.
Oh, okay.
He said
But
it was
there
a big
is-
entrance.
It's a big entrance, but there's also a barricade.
It's
in front.
barricaded. Yeah.
Fucking tear that barricade.
So nothing
And
is
it's-
hitting in the entrance right now unless we
No,
push past the
so-
barricade.
To clarify, it's like there's a barricade that's to like
Palisades.
a little narrow entrance. It's like a 5-foot entrance. And it's all palisades, so I mean they could be lifted and hoisted and moved. It looks like, but
Mhm.
right now there's a 5-foot entrance.
Shatter that bitch.
I can't wait to be level 3.
No joke, man. Level 3
Right.
fucking sucks nuts.
Well, I will say that maybe you guys should start planning your level 3 builds.
Good.
So go ahead and have those at the ready. All right.
Okay, that's our homework. Have it ready.
Done.
Yeah, right.
The clerk
I was
just gets
already level-
everything.
I was already level 5 with this character, so I'm ready. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
sorry, I
too.
gotta fucking break all your balls here.
Hey man,
All right,
if it
team.
was up to me, we would have started at 1. So I'm not the best guy to.
Oh, the
Shine
other
light on
ability
this.
that the Drake gets is he gets a cone attack of just like fucking dragon damage in front of him. Of like whatever type of, elemental dragon damage you choose for your dragon.
Okay.
He gets like a cone, like basically like he
Like the
breathes fire
Dragonborn.
on, or
Yeah, he's a
poison,
breath.
or whatever
Yeah.
it is, ice breath, like it's
What
I
what
think-
what
I
what are you
forget
gonna
what-
go for Momo?
I forget what level that is. I don't know. I rolled fire just to be a basic bitch in the one off, but I don't know. I was thinking perhaps poison might be better for this particular environment, but I don't know for sure yet. I still haven't decided.
I would like to
Although
say it's like venom. If you do poison, it has to be like venom. Like he's venomous.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
May's
yeah.
zoology expertise really thriving in this fucking
He's got a
environment.
Komodo
It's
dragon.
not one of the options. There's no.
Fucking pure disease.
There are like 6 options. It's like fire, ice.
So the thing is that poison
acid,
means
poison.
to touching the skin, and venom is like produced.
Mhm.
So that's why she's saying it has to be venom because the
Yeah.
venom is produced and poison is to the touch.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure D&D got that rule correctly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
think
exactly.
poison
Like
damage,
venom,
poison
it's
damage.
not like a venom.
Hey,
option.
hey, Gary.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Gary
those boys.
Gygax?
Not sure those boys in the
with your
70s did the
bullshit.
research. You know.
Yeah, D and D
All
doesn't
right, all right.
distinguish between poison and venom.
I know. I just thought it was cool because he's a fucking dragon.
Gary,
Yeah,
could you
no,
stop
I
being a
agree.
fucking stupid bitch?
Basically, he could be a Komodo dragon.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Right.
Fucking
Yeah.
big ass, taking those like fucking wide ass steps, coming at you as a fucking drake.
Terrifying.
God, this is fucking.
They
5
take
feet
forever
tall.
to get big though in real life.
Right.
But
Good night.
anyways,
Night, boys.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
good night.
on that note, I am gonna fucking go to